And the other, important tenets are sustainability, innovation, and craftsmanship. There's a wonderful quotation from Christian Dior, which explicitly tells the old, concepts of new luxury. In a machine age, dressmaking is one of the last refuges of the human, the personal and the individual, which gives the importance in craftsmanship and personalized designs, uniqueness, rarity. Now, luxury, as I said, luxury changed a lot. And what happened to the population in terms of the woman? How, women participate in labor force? Is there enough women in fashion? So, very globally, world population reached 7 billion. And almost 50% of that is women. However, again, 50% of women population is in the labor force versus 75% of men population is in the labor force. And when we look at the luxury market globally, there is a potential of 250 billion euros business in 2015. It means that there is a huge potential for both women and economy. I would like to give some numbers from my country. Then, afterwards I will be moving to my company, how we journey. In Turkey, again, only 50% of the total population is women, but unfortunately, only 30% of women population is in the labor force. And when we look at the luxury market size, in total Europe, it is 65 billion, almost 26% of global luxury market size. So again, for all globally, there is a potential for women. If we think that, if the woman, not only 50% globally, at least, same as men, 75% of the whole women population, if they are in the labor force, is, the whole studies shows that poverty will be decreasing in the economy, in the world, which is very important. Why fashion matters to the societies, to all of us? Fashion matters a lot, individually, economically, and for society, because fashion is a multi-billion dollar business, more than $1 trillion globally, and second biggest economic activity in trade worldwide. So this is why important to have women in fashion. And in connection to the change in luxury, there is some change needs to be done in fashion as well since 2008. Why those changes required? Let's have a look at those. Because there is a lack of ethnic representation, which requires to have the traditional handcrafting, celebrating culture, to create a sustainable products. And water and resource depletion. Unfortunately, all the resources are scarce, so we have to create a knowledge. We have to aware of those. and exploitation of garment workers, which is another critical issue globally. And the another important thing, changing mindsets of consumers. Consumers are seeking for subtle products versus they were looking for, just expensive products in the past. So they are now asking several questions, such as, when they make their purchases, what is in it for the society? What is in it for the world? So this is really so important. It's an alert for the brands, for the whole companies who is producing fashion. Luxury is no longer just about a brand name or solely synonymous with the expensive material things. A sense of time, experience, and value are intrinsic to enriching today's luxury offer and should be the building blocks that help us create new definitions of luxury in the future. There is another, quotation from Oscar de la Renta, which I like as well. Luxury to me is not about buying expensive things. It is about living in a way where you appreciate things. This is really just equals to new luxury. So, after all that those, what is the future of luxury? What we need to expect from the future of the luxury? Now, slowness. We have to slow down. We have to calm down. So, as the customers are looking for more subtle products, companies, brands, they have to reduce their collections, not so many mass products yearly. So, less collections, but focus on our, highest quality and taking care of the, ecosystem. And now a new future luxury is more experiential than conspicuous. So customers are looking for, specialty things, or they would like to feel themselves very special, exclusive by the services, offered, companies offer. And philanthropic enriched value, the whole society is now very well aware of the things, the environment, the, ethical values. So brands has to take care of those. And now, I would like to tell, with the emphasis of all, what I have said so far, what my company is doing, how we are anticipating those changes over the years, and also, how we are focusing on sustainability and innovation by empowering women. There are three important values. In my company, one is cultural heritage, contemporary design, and value in production. What is Armadan? We just, explain my company's name. When you give the material its form, its design, when you share it from heart, it is a gift. When you share it with purity of design that will transcend through generations, is Armadan. Is exactly what we are, what we stand for. Founded in 2007. Could you please? We have 7,000 square meter emporium in Istanbul. We do produce 5 different categories
can just, yeah, okay. That's it. And you can move on. I don't want to.
There are three important pillars of my company: retail, hospitality, art and design. So we do operate in three different areas. We have our own ethical values from the day one, where we started in 2007. Eco-sensitive, we do all our production by, minimizing the, damaged components through the ecosystem. Ethical production, same. Fair trade, which means that you may be aware of that outsourcing is a standard application, standard practice in all around the world. So the companies in those countries, they may due to the law or lack of laws, there may be some, unfair applications. So society and also, media is very well aware of this. So companies has to behave it. Company has to take it seriously, fair trade. So we do trade fairly through our, workers, through our ateliers. The most important, what we are doing, we do support and embrace and empower women. This is one of our main mission as a company. We do work in 26 cities, more than 300 women we do employ, who are unfortunately lack of resources, who are alone in the life, who lost their families. We do produce limited collections by taking care of the, only highest quality. We have a transparent supply chain. What does it mean? We do open our components of the garments. And also, everything is clear to whom we are working with. Manufacturers, retailers. Please wait. Just go back. This is our store in Istanbul. Yeah. It is 7,000 square meter. We have also, hosting art and design galleries, restaurant. We support women empowerment. We have a slow design.